Sailing Tara. I'm Aubrey, and along with Todd, we have been sailing all the way down the East Coast to Florida and across the Bahamas. I noticed in my last few episodes my filming style has changed a bit. I know that I film a lot vertical, but starting from here on out, I start filming more horizontal, which is more YouTube friendly. Since I'm jumping back a little bit in time, I've noticed that I don't really tell you guys kind of like where we're at, where we're going. I do a lot of videos, but not as much talking. Trying to get better at that, or I'm going to get better at that. But present Aubrey is going to be checking in every now and again to give you guys a little bit more details about like our travel plans, where we're headed to, where we're going, and where we're at the time of the videos that I'm going to be posting. Last episode, we checked into West End in the Bahamas. We weren't really excited about it. We were just super tired. The check-in process through West End was crazy. When we got there, we were getting hit with like 5-6 foot waves just like randomly coming at us. So when we were going into that inlet, it was really scary. And it was completely packed because it was the first weather window that was good enough for a lot of people to be crossing over. So there was quite a few boats in there. What we read online is that you just hail the marina where you're supposed to do customs at, and you go and you park your boat. Occasionally they come on it, and then you jump off and do customs, and then you leave the dock. But they don't have anybody on the dock to help you dock. You're just supposed to get in there and jump off the boat yourself, which is something that we've never done before. And I really wish that we didn't even attempt to do it, because we had to park we had to park right next to a $500,000 fishing boat, and nobody would help us. So I was like yelling at captains to like come over and grab our lines, because the wind was blowing us off the dock, and we almost ran into a catamaran. It was a really high stress situation, so I didn't end up filming any of it. And then we got yelled at while we were there for taking too long to go through customs, even though there was a huge line and we like couldn't do it any faster. Anyways, I'm really glad that whole process was done. But what I noticed the people did that were around us was all the sailboats just anchored out in that little inlet area and then dinging to shore and did customs. You do not have to actually dock your boat, my understanding, which is what I wish we would have done. But anyways, that's done and over with. So we ended up leaving that. As soon as we got done with customs, we pushed off the dock and we left the area, and we went around the corner. I'll show you a picture on Waterway Guide, to an anchorage that was in a housing development. They like dredged all the channels, but didn't actually build any of the houses. So it's just kind of like an abandoned construction project. Because the day after we got there, or that evening, we were supposed to get hit with a series of windstorms and thunder and rain, and we're kind of going through that same thing right now here. That's why it's so windy. We're just kind of bouncing from one storm to the next, it feels like, this season. So we stayed there for a couple of days before picking up anchor to go on an overnight sail to a place called Hole in the Wall, and that is where my next video picks up at. It is in the Abacos, and that is the only place that we stopped in that area before we jump over to Eleuthera and start in Spanish Wells. So that's what's coming up next. Stay tuned for all the adventures that we have in Spanish Wells. Get our hand line out. Put it out there. Really hoping we catch something today, because I would love to have some fresh fish. So that would be amazing. is sleeping. It's not my favorite because I don't really like to be in charge of the boat. We got our hand line out. We're hoping to catch some fish. Mostly we just hang out up here and listen to audiobooks or read, or watch movies on our phone that we've downloaded, because I can't really hang out downstairs. I get a little bit seasick, especially when we have, 3-foot seas. If it's less than that, sometimes I can be down there, but not today. I'm also hoping the sun comes out so it can get a little bit warmer. It's kind of chilly out here. We made it to Abacos. We're anchored at Hole in the Wall, and oh my gosh, the water is so clear. It is so just aquamarine. It's amazing. At Hole in the Wall. You can find that anchorage on Waterway Guide. The wind was coming from behind the island, so it was actually pretty calm. I mean, we had a few little rollies last night while we were sleeping, but overall it was actually a really beautiful anchorage. There were some fish around, but no luck fishing, and we went hiking and didn't really make it to the lighthouse, but it was still really beautiful nonetheless. So we woke up this morning really early, sunrise, and we are heading over to Spanish Wells. We haven't actually been to a town that was walkable in like months. I feel like I can't even remember. We spent so much time in West Palm Beach, and the place that we were anchored just, there wasn't a dinghy dock. You had to get a ride in a car everywhere. It wasn't close to any grocery stores. It wasn't close to any restaurants. So we're really excited to actually go ashore and explore walking and go to a restaurant and maybe watch some sports or something. I don't know.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Time to watch some bowl games.
Yeah, we made it to the Bahamas. Happy New Year. We just got to Spanish Wells and we anchored out and dinghied into town. So we're hanging out here at Wrecker's Bar, restaurant bar. And as I was getting out of the dinghy, trying to climb up onto this massive dock, of course I just destroyed my legs. Let me show you.
We just sailed here today. Oh, that's amazing. Welcome. Hey.
We are on land at Spanish Wells. We are headed to a place called Buddha's or Buddha's Snack Shack. So far the town's pretty cute. Walking around Spanish Wells, there's a bunch of little tiny cars and golf carts everywhere. We're heading up to Buddha's because that's like the #1 thing to do around here. Apparently it has the best fried chicken in the world, so we shall see. Here we are. Alright, what'd we get, honey?
That is a chicken breast, breaded and deep fried.
This thing is huge.
Got some shoestring fries, some coleslaw, and
We've got some
maybe our
peas and rice
peas and
coming.
rice will come out.
Hopefully soon. It's pretty did.
It's the world's.
I mean, we've had,
I would say pretty good.
I don't know if I would say it was the world's best fried chicken, but it's okay. Go me. We moved from Spanish Wells over to Pig Island today, and I put my fishing pole out so that I could try to fish a little bit while we were on our way over here, which was only like a few minutes. It's stupid. And I forgot to pull it back in, and we put the anchor down and we backed up over it and ran over my fishing line, so it's wrapped around the prop. So Todd thinks that I'm gonna go down there and unwrap it, but it's definitely gonna be him that's gonna do it. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope we can get it unwrapped. Have fun.
I'm waiting for you.
So warm! Oh my gosh!
You got this. It's warm now.
It's not warm.
It's warm now.
That's way colder than Palm Beach. That's not 77 degrees.
All right, show us what you're putting on.
I don't want to dive down there and do it.
I want to see you do it.
Oh, you do it. I'll scrub the sides of the boat. I got my sponge anyways. Piggy tracks. They're not out and about yet, but I'm pretty sure they're in there. No shortage of garbage here. Looks like we found the pigs. They're right over here. So there's two pig islands. This one is right by Spanish Wells. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, hey, little babies. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi, sleepyhead. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, hi. Hello, little. Oh my, I don't have any snacks for you. Sorry. I feel like that's wrong.
What's his name?
Where are we going?
We are going through a scary ass limit, and I'm going to nerve this while I don't wreck the boat.
Made some friends. So we are going over to the construction. Oh, that's cool. I caught my first fish.
So on the island, built the island, like he looked strong and keep up with the beat now.